Oh my goodness, guys. I've been talking to myself on StreamYard. Thank you, Melin, for alerting me to this. Oh, guys, it has been a long minute since I was online. I now I see. Now I see.
Guys,
Um,
guys, five guys.
five guys. Five guys. So yeah, guys, I've been talking to myself on StreamYard. I forgot that even if I'm on StreamYard live, I'm not on YouTube until I say go live on YouTube. Whew. So guys, thank you for being so patient. I'm so sorry. Melin, thank you so much for alerting me. I would have been here for 1 hour without knowing. So now I'm back on StreamYard. I know now that hey, how long has it been? I think 1.5 years since I was live, or 2 years. I think 1.5 to 2 years since I've been live here using StreamYard. So I went live, I talked to myself for hours, and now I am in the right live stream. So I have sent Monica the link. She told me she'll be here in a few minutes. And yeah, so let me say what I was saying before. Um, yeah, so this time in Dubai, yeah. So I knew I did not want to see a lot. Like I didn't plan on like running around and sightseeing everything and and doing this activity and then running to the next one, because for those who have traveled with me, you know that I'm that person who wants to wake up in the morning and then I want to like start running around and seeing everything and then vlogging everything too. And this time I did not want to do that. Like that was not the purpose of me going to Dubai this time. I just wanted to like chill and think things over, and there was a lot that I needed to think about, and that's what I did in Dubai. So if you've watched my Dubai vlog, then you know that I did not like run around too much. I did not run. I wasn't just running around in Dubai. That was not the plan. Yeah. So Monica was working. So when she had a day off, which were a few days, she was totally off. So she took me around. When she had days off, she took me around. She drove me around Dubai. She showed me where I needed to go or where I needed to eat or where we could go out. She took me out also. Like guys, if you're going to Dubai, you definitely have to look Monica up. She knows this place out inside out. She will like drive you around. She will like all the things you need someone when you're in a new country for. That's Monica. Like it was the first trip in my life where I was so relaxed. I did not even research things. I did not even Google stuff. I was just like chill. I was just, you know, I was so relaxed because I knew Monica was there. um yeah, so she took me around when she could. When she couldn't, I just took a taxi. They are called, what are they called again? I think I said Karim. Instead of Uber, it's called Karim. So I took Karim to most of the places in Dubai. I mostly ate well. I mostly, let me not say I drank a lot or I partied a lot, because in Dubai, guys, in Dubai, alcohol is expensive. Alcohol is very expensive. I remember the first night I was there, because I was so tired. I went to the restaurant and I wanted a glass of wine. A bottle of wine can easily go to all the way to 20,000 Kenya shillings. That is 200 euros. That's alcohol in Dubai. So if I did not have Monica, I don't know what I would have done. Because you cannot just go to a restaurant in Dubai and just ask for alcohol and stuff.
Nee, ich habe gerade geduscht.
Hi, thank you for joining. Yeah, so I was in if you guys are wondering, I was in this hotel, 5 Jumeirah hotel or 5 Jumeirah village. It is beautiful. Guys, I know everything is beautiful in Dubai, but that hotel, I was like, okay. I remember booking it and thinking, ooh, ooh. Those times you're trying to book for you look for a hotel for vacation and you're looking at the prices and you're like, okay, it's what I want, but it's what I want, but the price. So I was like, okay, this is the only way I could convince myself to book that kind of a hotel. I was like, okay, Cecilia, look, you've been working very hard. That's what to tell yourself before you start making bad decisions. You've been working very, very, very hard. And I also convinced myself that I wasn't going to like, hi Ruth, hi. Imagine I was talking to myself the whole time. I was on StreamYard, but I forgot even when you're in StreamYard, you have to still click that you're going live on YouTube. So it took me a minute to realize I had to come back to the other side. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I see our guest is around, is already around. So I know I know she's going to agree with what I'm saying. Alcohol in Dubai. I don't know. I don't know how you guys survive. Let me ask Monica to come in 1 minute as I say hi to you, to the rest of you who just joined me. And then she'll tell us what happened. I don't know how you guys have a good time like that. Like these people are always having a good time. That's a question for her, not for me. Thank you guys for joining. Hi, Carol. Hey. Thank you for joining, Carol. It's so nice to see you. I want to see all the people that used to come to this live stream come back. So if you know any of them, I will write them on WhatsApp. Tell them I'm waiting for them here. So I've already wasted enough time laughing here and there. So what I wanted to tell you about Dubai, I will make sure that I cover it as we continue with this conversation, as we ask Monica all the other questions that you guys asked. So let me open my IG first because the questions are here. So, okay. Put it where I can see it. All right. So, guys, Monica, come on over. Come on over. I'm already laughing. Just seeing Monica. Just seeing Monica here, I'm already having a good time.
Pull up. What up?
Hi. You make me so happy, Monica. What's wrong with me?
I don't know. What have you smoked?
You guys, whatever you guys are making in Dubai, I want.
Abuka, guy, this place. Mimi nitoke huku.
Imagine I'll come for you. Ndakukujia.
Ebu show me another place I can go and make money, bwana. Me, I was saying, I think I need to start over again somewhere where I don't know. Also, it will take me another 10 years to now.
Come to Germany. I'll teach you some German. It's okay.
No, me, languages.
Umekata?
I can't.
You speak with feet and hands. Body language.
I know that.
Hi, Mambo. How have you been?
Oh, Sana, I've been
Nice
good.
to see you.
Nice to see you. To me, I'm hungovered.
Really?
So bad.
I was just actually talking about how expensive alcohol is in Dubai, and you're saying you're hungover. Hey, these rich people of Dubai, I cannot.
I don't think it's expensive, yes, but I find it affordable. I find it workable.
I'm telling you, rich aunties club.
Because I think if you look at the lifestyle here, if I
Yeah.
give 50 dirhams, 50
Mhm.
bob, and I'm not talking about, I mean, sorry, I'm not talking from a point of I have it all, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking if you give me 50 dirhams right now,
Mhm.
I would not even have a proper meal. Like it's not a proper meal, like standard. Of course, I know this is some people can feed on that 50 because maybe
Yeah.
you'll go get chicken in this let's say Indian restaurant here
Yeah.
up. You can buy something, but a proper meal to dine in a restaurant you cannot get for 50.
True. Wait, how much is that in Kenya shillings? Remind me.
So if you multiply by let's say even 30, that's like
Mhm.
1,000.
Okay, that's not that bad. Wait, and what is that for a glass or for that is a glass?
It depends on where you go, madam. You can get
Hey.
like the place I was yesterday, the draft was 50, 60 dirhams.
A
60. So
beer?
a draft of
Yeah.
beer,
Yeah.
60 is almost 2,000.
Okay. That is okay, but it's still expensive. That's like
But
20 euros here.
yeah, compare with the Kenyan style. You know, Germany, alcohol is very cheap. In
Alcohol is
fact,
very cheap in Europe
it's
overall.
not Europe. Some European countries are so expensive. Like in if you go to Helsinki, a
Yeah.
draft Finland, a draft beer in a hotel, but nice place is 8 euros.
Okay, that's expensive. For someone who's coming from Germany or France or Italy, that's
Exactly.
expensive. Yeah.
Compared to Germany, a shot. Me, I was shocked. You know, when we went to Germany, we blew all the money in a club, and people didn't even have
You're
taxi.
making it rain.
Yeah, because where did it like buy a shot of tequila or whatever you take is like 40, 50, sometimes 60.
Yeah.
You go to Germany, shot is 2 euros.
Yeah.
I'm like, ulisikia wapi? Like, bring it on.
Ulisikia wapi? Yeah, but that's why they say most Kenyans that come to Germany or to Europe they have to be careful because especially in the countries that you say that are not the alcohol is not so expensive. You could drink yourself here. Here you find like a very very good cheap wine from Italy that is really good for one euro
Mm.
70. That is
Oh yeah,
the 50 dirhams you're talking about, and that's a bottle.
yeah. I
You
remember.
guys know
Yeah,
Lambrusco.
I remember last time we shopped. Remember the time we went to the supermarket? We
But
bought.
then what was that the name of that supermarket? I want to find it because someone was asking me where I was.
I can't remember, but that place was. No, I'm saying the one we shopped when we
I,
came
I
to.
remember. I
Paid
remember.
5 euros for almost full trolley of alcohol, and I'm thinking, oh, where are you? Where like bottle? I cannot.
Yeah,
What
in Germany. They spoil us with good wines and good alcoholic drinks for nothing, for
I
less.
know.
Like all the budgets any budget you have in Germany, you'll get a very good bottle of something.
Yeah, so I was telling you in Dubai, I don't think okay, it's expensive. I always tell my friends if you want to pop bottles, like the way we would pop bottles in Kenya, if you want to do that here, you need to have money. But I feel like I don't find it expensive because for me, if I want to go out, I'll take like 4 beers. And I don't go out all the time. So if I take
Yeah,
four, like 200 something. So I mean, yeah, 200 something. 200 something is not a lot of money here because
I
of the
understand. Yeah.
of what is it called? Like the life is
The
that what?
quality of life, the quality of yeah. You know what? Let me say something about that. Like I realize Dubai is expensive, but Dubai also gives you the value for your money. Like
Yeah,
the quality in that place,
yeah,
if there's anything I want is the quality of everything. Like everything is has its own standard. I loved it so much, Monica. I knew I was going to like it, but I did not know I was going to love it like that.
Yeah, they have elevated everything. Sometimes you even, especially, I feel like when you come from Dubai, because they have elevated everything. Like if you want to go for a nice dinner with ambience, with views, with whatever, you'll get extremely high standard, but of course you have to pay for it.
Uh-huh.
And then when you go to other countries and then get to go to this best hotels, you're like, guy, we were talking with my friends and we were like, I think Dubai has spoiled us because we get
Yeah.
all the best of,
Hey,
uh,
jeez.
if it's a hotel, it has to be nice hotel. If it's this, it has to be this. So I feel like we were saying with my friends, Dubai has spoiled us to a point where it makes it very hard for you to appreciate other places because you feel like they're giving you something
You
less.
know, yeah, like it's the bare minimum in other countries. The same thing, I was like, how are you guys able to like travel to other places after living in Dubai that long? One place, like the standard of everything is very high. I was talking about one of my highlights in Dubai was that hotel. What is the name? What was the name? Secret Garden?
Which one?
The one you took me to with the girls? Secret Garden. Secret Garden 7 or 5 or 3. What was the name? The one that is decorated in green
Oh,
everywhere.
oh, yes, yes, yes. It's
That was beautiful.
is it Voco Hotel? I'm not so sure if it's Voco Hotel.
Voco Hotel on the all the way up.
Yeah, so that place
Yeah.
is garden.
Secret Garden. It was beautiful. I loved it there. The way they made the whole place look like you don't even feel the pinch when you're paying for the drinks.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
I
you
did a mistake, Monica. I did a big mistake.
which is
The first night, you remember the first night I arrived in Dubai and I told you I'll go to the hotel because I knew you were working?
yeah.
So at the hotel, because I was hungry, I went to have dinner
Mm,
downstairs, yeah, in the restaurant at the hotel. And I
mm,
ordered for wine
mm.
because I was like, how expensive can wine be?
Yeah.
Huh? 5 Jumeirah. The bill came. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the first night. All right, all right,
Eh,
all right.
I-
Let's see how this goes. It was expensive. It was like the whole meal. I don't even want to talk about. I think I still have the receipt. I'll show you. I was shocked. So the following day, you told me I should have waited for you, and now I know why.
yes, of course, because the cheapest wine you can buy in a restaurant, the cheapest you probably get it for 350 probably. So that's 10,000 plus almost 12,000 for a
Hey,
bottle.
I still feel the pinch now. Please don't talk about it. Let's change this
But,
subject.
but tukienda kwa mashimo, you can get the same wine from 1,000 to 2,000 maximum.
Yeah, I remember us buying sparkling and everything somewhere else, and it was not even close to that. It was
That-
way cheaper or at least affordable. So let me say hi again to these people. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am so excited because I know Monica is a busy girl. I know where she was supposed to be today is actually. I almost even told her just go because I know it's a better plan than this one. But she still came over, and I'm really grateful for that. Monica, thank you so much. I owe you one. I owe you a big one.
Words. My word.
Let's
And I
just
don't,
say a big one. Whatever it will be big.
yeah.
So, guys, Monica is here and she's here to answer all your questions about if you want to move to Dubai, to Qatar, too, right? UAE. I wanted to say that. Oops. I wanted to say UEA. Hi,
So,
Kiki by Kim. Thank you for joining us.
nice
Yeah, so guys, if you are here last time, you know that Monica brings it. She brings it. Whatever that is, she brings it. And yesterday she was hosting at a very beautiful club, and I saw the stories. If you haven't followed her, please follow her on IG. Monica
Oh,
Stacy is her name. Huh?
yes.
Yes. And if there's anyone that just knows how to do shere, and let me clarify this. A lot of people have been asking me, hey Monica, it's only just doing parties and stuff, and she just this one is a smart one. Oh. Don't think if you see her on clubs every day, she's just making it rain. She's making money while there. So you guys follow her. You're going to be entertained. You're going to see good stuff. You're going to see good places. You're going to see style because she drips in style. And she definitely knows where to have a good party. So, Monica, welcome back to this channel. You're always not only a guest, you're a friend, you're family now. Upendo sipende, you're family now.
Oh, Kabir, that one for life.
Yeah, and I want to thank you again for showing me Dubai the way you did. It was not a normal time for me. Normally, I like research a lot of things and write down a lot of things before I get to where I'm going. But this time in Dubai, I just needed some time out from my daily life, and you took me in and showed me everything, even when we were so busy. Thank you so much again.
No problem. You're most welcome. Come back.
So guys, yeah. So guys, if you are on IG, you can also continue sending me your questions, and I will start with the questions I have here. And then Monica can answer them and tell us everything we need to know, and yeah, and some more. You know, guys, I'll try to get some more. So send me your questions and I'll ask them all. So Monica, how have you been? Able to tell us just really, 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 how has life been? Because I know you are also the same, almost the same age. We are the same age together. Hmm?
Where? Me
This
live.
is the next time we talked. How have you been?
Fine.
I know it's going to go down now if you start in
Okay, actually, I cannot complain where I am right now. I cannot complain, but you know, life has its ups and downs. But I cannot complain. I would say I am doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that are not so well, I'm working on them.
Okay.
And I'm praying to God and to help me get to where I want to be. So yeah, some things are good, some things are a bit challenging, but I would say overall I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
But it can be better.
It can be better. I understand. It can always be better.
It can be better. I cannot complain. Like really, I have a lot of things to be grateful about, and
Mm.
yeah, and I'm grateful, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful. And
Yeah.
yes, yeah, I'm very happy.
I get you. I know. I know it's a very easy question, but also a very hard question. When someone
Yeah,
asks you, how are you? Because we are used to be like, I'm good, thank you. I'm fine. I'm good, thank you. Or someone asks you good morning, a good morning. And maybe it's not that good of a morning, but we're just used to be saying everything is fine. Yeah, I was telling people in my last video, like being in your mid 30s,
mm.
where, whew.
I think I'm actually older. My Kafota is approaching.
Mimi maika 35 ndio kaliingia December. I was like 35, mtu mmoja, one person. Where did I steal all of these years?
And guess what?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so close. So me, I'm smelling my 40.
I will repeat that one again.
Yeah, next year is coming. I mean, I'm not turning 40, but I'm not too far from 40. But I don't feel like I'm getting to, when I start thinking about it is when I'm like, hey, shit, I am almost 40, but I don't feel 40. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm leaving my 23, 24. I'm leaving my early 20s now. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know
But
what? Yeah.
a 40-year-old money, you know what I'm saying?
You know when you are rich, everything is well, I know what you mean. Person in Zuri. Money is good.
Well, I'm proclaiming that life. I mean, maybe,
Amen, 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 amen. You're already living it, Monica. You're already living. I've been to Dubai. You cannot tell me anything. I know you're living that life. So Kiki by Kim was asking how old you are. You have answered that. She's approaching Kafote. That is the answer.
Yeah.
And then he's also saying that, or she, Kiki by Kim, saying that Monica, you are aging like champagne. Mm.
Oh yes.
Mm.
I don't know.
That's a good one. Yeah, before we get back, we get to how much it costs to visit Dubai because Kiki by Kim is asking that. Um, let me ask, since the last time we spoke,
Mm.
what have you learned about life? That was 1.5 years ago, I think. What is the lesson you've learned that can help all of us?
Uh, that means, I mean, the last time we were here, it was
Hmm.
1 year and a half years ago.
Imagine it was during COVID.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I was also thinking it has been a long time since I was here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time. So, what have I learned about life? To be honest, life is to be lived, and I have also, I've come to realize, because you see, us as human beings, maybe I'm gonna explain this into details. Us as
Hmm.
human beings, we tend to think of the things that we want to have that we don't have, and not appreciate the things that we already have.
True.
You know, so
Yeah.
I believe life is to be lived, and life is to be enjoyed, and you don't have, like, you can use whatever you have to be happy,
Hmm.
because we always say, I want this, I want this, I want to be there, I will do this tomorrow, I want to do this tomorrow. But then um you can whatever you have today, like for example, if I can afford to eat a meal of 10 bob, you can eat that meal and enjoy. Don't look at someone who is dining for 1 million or for 1,000 and you're eating 10 bob. And also, I've learned that life is so unpredictable. So number one, enjoy your today, because no one knows about tomorrow.
Hmm.
And number one, secure your future. That's one thing that I always keep saying: secure your future, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Yeah. True.
And I always tell people, I would never, like, for me, my policy is, I live the best life today, but also I don't know what will happen tomorrow. So I might be in this world for a very long time. Nobody knows. So I don't want, when I'm not, I don't have the energy to look for that money. I don't want to lack the things that I should have. I don't
Yeah.
want to, or my wants. Like, if I'm older and I am at my 60s, 5 vuko, and I want to go to Caribbean for a cruise for 6 months, I don't want to lack that. If I am able to save for that future, I want to save it today, so that I
Yeah.
am the things that I need and want in life.
Yeah.
Don't forget about tomorrow.
I totally agree. That is one of the lessons that I learned too late in life.
Mm,
I can say that is one of the things that I've changed on my part is just getting that balance where you're like, okay, I have to like plan for the future and I also have to live today.
yeah,
Getting that balance was not easy for me because I was one of those people who was just like obsessed with future. Like, how
yeah,
is it going to be? I want it to be like this. So being in the present was very hard for me.
yeah,
And I've had to teach myself that the last couple of months. I wouldn't even say years, the last couple of months. And it has been challenging. Like just taking your money and doing something else with it, other than
yeah,
something for the future, I felt like I was wasting myself in a way. But you cannot always say in the future. You cannot always save for your 60s. So, you
yes,
cannot go to do bungee jumping when you're 79. Those are
uh,
things that you can only do, yeah, when you're young. So getting that balance, I've tried to learn from other people like yourself also, and from people who also not. I also don't want friends who just want to like live for today, like there's that kind of a balance that you need. I don't know how you guys are doing that, but I've kind of found my balance. But I have to tell you, it's not easy. It's very challenging for me to like spend like that. So the only thing I like spending on is travel.
Yeah.
That one I don't mind. But most of other things that can help my present to be better, it's a challenge for me. So I'm trying to get that balance. All right, so let's go to the people's questions. You're being asked, how much would it cost me to visit Dubai? For how long do you mean, Kiki Bakim? Let's say a week. How much would you tell a Kenyan to spend on a week in Dubai?
So roughly, of course, you need a visa. You need step one. I always tell people you need to apply for your visa, and don't apply for your visa and start telling me that, oh, I need to travel on Monday. Like, plan your travels early, because even that visa, it can be rejected. Okay, chances of the visa getting rejected are very less, but it can happen. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yes.
early enough to consider all the hiccups that can come by. So you need a visa. Apply for the visa. It takes like if when the visa is issued, you can travel before 2 months. So you still have time. You can apply for your visa as you plan for your travel,
Yes.
So you need a visa, you need a ticket, ticket, and you need accommodation. Those are the main things that you need first and foremost. Then the other is, of course, it depends what you want to do, where you want to go. All right. So if you're a normal person, you don't want to exaggerate all these exaggerated things, because Dubai has everything. Dubai has a cheaper area. Dubai has the middle class area, and Dubai has most expensive areas that you want to be. So a standard place, for example, if you're coming here for a week, you can spend transport now is a bit expensive because of taxis and the area, because sometimes you might find things or these activities are far from each other, so you can end up spending like roughly 2,000 or 3,000 on one way. So you see, two way is almost 6,000 to semi hapo katikati 5K. So what I do when I travel, I always calculate $100 a day.
Okay.
If I'm going to a place where I can use dollars, I say my expenses for a day is $100. So if I go, my expenses for a day is 100 euros. But
Yes.
remember, if you have extra money, it will still be in your pocket. If you will not have
If you
extra,
don't use all of it, it still stays in your pocket.
if you don't use all of it, and this is enough money. So in Dubai, I would say at least if you keep 400 or 300 dirhams a day, this is your transport and your food for the day, and maybe to go to a cheaper place. And I don't mean places that has entrance fee, because that's a different story. That's an
Yes.
activity.
Yes.
So like 300, 400 in Dubai is okay for a day. And if you don't consume all this money, it's still yours. But then if you consume it, you hautafika hiyo point yenye unasema, oh, hata zimeisha, pesa zimeisha. It's very good to budget. So we say ticket can cost you, lower season, you can even get a ticket for 50K. I mean, I'm assuming this person is coming from
Coming
Kenya.
from Nairobi, yeah.
I'm assuming this person is coming from Kenya. So can get 50, but at the highest, you can even get a ticket right now. Tickets are so expensive because it's summer break. You can even get it for like 100K.
Yes.
Plan your trip when it's not high season, so you can get at least 60,000 for the ticket. Let's say 14,000 for the visa. That's 74,000, and then accommodation. It depends on where you want to live. Standard, I would say 200 dirhams per night is a nice place. Like
That
that's
is,
like you see an Ibis, and like if I want to travel to places and I don't have that money, Radisson Blue is a good hotel, and it's
yes.
not
Yeah.
I good hotel, and it's not expensive. We have also Novotel. Novotels are very good hotels, and they're not so expensive.
True.
So those three, but Radisson is on the higher end of the three. But Ibis and Novotel, they're one of the cheapest hotel actually worldwide.
Yeah, it's a chain. It's a chain hotel, and everywhere Ibis, even Ibis in Nairobi is very affordable.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not expensive, and the standards are the same. Like IBs, I've stayed in IBs in Nairobi, Raptor Road, and I've stayed in IBs in Geneva. It was the same. Standard is the same. So if it's affordable and the standards are okay, guys. So if you don't have that much money, don't think you'll only go to Dubai if you get a million somewhere.
Yeah.
Just go. You'll find an affordable hotel.
Yeah, and there are so many deals that happens. So I would say for your hotel ticket and visa, I would tell you to at least consider 100K.
Mm-hmm.
And then now expenses zako, if you're here, and it depends on what this person wants to do. So you can put another 60, 100K aside, just in case you might need all this money, because you see there must do activities in Dubai. You have to do the safari when you come here. It can cost.
Yes.
You have to do dinner cruise when you come here. It will cost you like another 3,000. So and then you do like Burj Khalifa. If you want to go Koju, it will cost you another 5K. So you see,
Yes.
already are at 13,000. So
Yeah.
those small activities, they might end up costing you between 20 to 30K.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, but so it can cost you activities like 30K, and then now maybe you want to shop, you can shop for like 30K, and then now hizi zingine kukula taxi like 20K. So ukiwa na 200 utakuwa flexible, utakuwa yani umekava vitu zote. You see, we've covered even your shopping, we've covered your activities, we've covered your ticket, we've covered your hotel, we've covered your visa. That one itakupatia a very good life out here. Hautakuja kama uko kanjus, you're like, stingy, zile I can't buy this one, it's too
Didn't buy
expensive.
anything. Yeah.
Start traveling, if you like something, don't look at the price tag and convert to the Kenya shillings. If you ever convert that money to whatever currency you want to convert, you never buy anything. But if it's something that you can afford and you love it, just go ahead and do it. So like I would say like 150 to 200, I would suggest 200. However, if you don't have money, that much money, Kina Bonfire, they have this, but they also, I forgot to mention Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn also is a very affordable hotel.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I'm not here promoting anyone. I'm just saying that the things that can help us, can help you get by any country that you want to go holiday in. Ibis, Novotel, these are the most affordable hotels. I find them very affordable. And then what I wanted to say is, if you don't have that much money, these agencies back in Kenya, like travel agencies, they have very nice packages. I saw one company is even giving 63,000.
But for what? For both?
Yeah, this 63 covers your ticket, I'm not so sure about the visa. It covers your ticket, it covers your accommodation, it covers the safari, do cruise, dinner, and Dubai tour.
Wait, from Kenya?
From Kenya.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to say that too, because I think if you're not in Kenya, then I think if you're the Kim I'm thinking about, then you're in Berlin. If you're in Berlin, in Germany they also have a lot of offers where they like have all-inclusive offers. Like this hotel, Steigenberger. Steigenberger is a German chain hotel, and they also always like have offers for all inclusive where you pay one amount. Like mostly they have. I was looking at it first, but the dates I wanted to come, they did not have something else I was looking for, something that I was interested in. But mostly, if you start searching in advance, you will get a hotel and accommodation from any city in Germany for around 1,000 euros. So just like you said, like 1,000 euros, you already have like a week of flight, which by the way, my flight from here to Dubai and back costed me 600 euros. So if you pay 1,000 euros and you already have hotel in there, that's a good offer for coming from Germany. Yeah.
Offer, and I feel like it's a nice place for someone to start traveling. Okay, I'm a travel consultant myself, but I would not any travel agency personally, not because I know places, but I know the consequences that comes with all these goodies that you see zikimeremeta hapo. travel agencies. They come with a lot of restrictions. They come with a lot of, so many restrictions. If you miss one thing, now your trip gets messed up. You can go to a place, you find they have booked you the shittiest hotel, and you cannot even stay in that. And a place is like a motel is unbearable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying is, it's a good place to start from. I would recommend someone to start from there first, and then you will learn.
Yeah.
I don't recommend my friends to take those offers, because what I know is, if my friends can afford that 200,000 that I'm talking about,
Yeah.
if they,
Yeah.
most of my friends would afford that 200 I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
if we our stay, we can still extend. If you take these travel agencies, you cannot even manage to extend these tickets. They're so
I
expensive.
get you. I
The
understand.
And then their trips are always like this. If you come with a travel agency, I've had so many friends come here, they are with the travel agencies, and I cannot see them because they have planned their trip. Let's say, for example, in the morning they come pick you up, they take you to a place, then Gioni, they come pick you up, maybe they take you to another place, so you don't get. And you see, I cannot join your tour because I'm not part of the tour. So
Yeah.
they have, and then because they want maybe you to finish a lot of things in like 3 days, so they have squeezed everything up. You only have one day, and this one day maybe you want to go shop, you want to do what, so hatuwezi hata patana. And then sometimes I've had friends who even cancel those things because they come here, and I'm like, yo, why did you take this plan on this day? Because I feel like we could have consulted each other and come up with a plan, because I wanted to take you guys out. So listen, we are canceling this one and we are going to this. And so they're like, yeah, even my last friend who was here, another friend of mine who was here, had booked with a travel agency. Even to take them to the hotel, we had to cancel. I mean, to the airport, we had to cancel the travel agency because I was the one taking them because they were with me. And then we're like, there's no need to rush because the agency want you to be dropped at the airport like 3 or 4 hours before the flight. So let's go slow on everything. Cancel this ones, and then I'll take you to the airport. You see, you're still losing. I mean, you're wasting your money over there, and sometimes they wanna kuwekea vitu mob, so you don't even have time to breathe. And then they can schedule when you don't want to go because they're looking for the cheaper option. So they will squeeze you up, and then they take you to a place where this guy comes. 10 minutes you're not there, he's moved on, so meachwa. Like, there's so many headache that comes with those things.
You know what? You're very right, Monica. You're very right.
Yeah.
Because okay, that is a very good point, guys. If you're going to take like an all-inclusive offer, that's a very good point, Monica. Then you must definitely know, first of all, you cannot change the dates. You're definitely going that week. Like you cannot change your travel dates. If you're going from the 10th to the 17th, those are the dates you're going. And then you have to be sure that maybe you're just staying in the hotel. You don't want to do like a lot, yeah. Then you can take like an all-inclusive. But if you're going like you want to go places and someone is planning the whole schedule for you, anything can happen during traveling or during your visit. And if you're not flexible enough to be able to change, that can hinder you from having a good time, or you can find yourself wasting a lot of money, like Monica is saying. That's a very good point, Monica. Rahab Kava. Wait, first of all, Nzioka Kavu was saying hi. Say hi to my Monica. She's just a vibe. I love her to the moon and back. Hey,
Oh,
a lot of love for you here.
what's that?
That is Nzioka Kavu. Sorry.
Mm,
Nzioka Kavu.
Kabu,
Kavu.
my friend. Hi, Kabu. Mambo.
Thank you, Kavu, for being here. If you're here and you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. As I read the other comments. So, who else? So, another question, Monica. What's your worst fears? As you start to answer that, let me get some water too. What's your worst fears?
Water. What's fear? Ooh. Listen, guys, my worst fear is, okay, before I feared to lose my mom, and guess what? I lost her, so that was gone. So now I fear getting broke. Where may I fear getting broke, and I fear a part or a point where I might sometimes I'm like, you know what, even if I want to have kids, what if I'm not a good mom? And I fear not being a good mom, but I also fear poverty. And I wouldn't want to, God forbid, get to a point where I can't have a good life, you know?
I know. That's actually one of my biggest fears too.
Yeah, that scares me to death.
Hmm.
I mean, because I don't want, too, I said earlier, I don't want to lack my basic needs and my basic wants and my biggest wants. So yeah, that's what scares me the most at this point.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, I now Kafota is almost approaching. When am I having kids?
Look at you, still young and bouncing around like because now at this point I feel older than you.
I told you, me, I feel like I'm now on my 20s.
Monica, the energy you have, I wish I'd have the energy that you have. Like these days, I'm like going out for who? At the city doing my makeup and going out. You remember we went out in Dubai, I did not even have heels on. Like I came
Mhm.
in ballerinas. Like guys, the energy that Monica has is on another level. So don't talk about 40s yet. Do not.
Me,
You're still 25. We're going to stay at 45 forever.
I'm still at 25, I swear.
25. So, guys, I think my biggest fear, Monica, is not being poor. I think at this age, I can always find another way to get to make money, but I am afraid of being old and poor.
Yeah,
Like you don't have the energy, you cannot work, you cannot hustle, and you cannot afford your basic needs.
you, yeah,
Where? That's
that's
a
tough.
hard one. So that is also one of my biggest fears, and I think that is why I was so obsessed with the future so much,
Yeah,
because I was like, okay, let me work hard now because right now I can take double shifts. You can do like side jobs. You
yeah,
can work now, and then
yeah.
so that when I get older, I don't have to run around and wake up early in the morning every day. But yeah, so guys, you heard what her biggest fears are. But Monica, I don't think you should
Um,
be fearful about being a good mom. I think that is where was
yeah,
Asa?
saa zingine I'm like, nah, no, no.
Nah, you'll be a very good mom, Monica. You don't know
And,
yourself.
oh,
You are very hands on. That's all a good mom needs to do. You just have to be hands on, and you are.
yeah, I'm hands-on, but where's there are these parents who are nightmare to their kids, you know, or rather, I get these kids who are nightmare. You know, I wouldn't want that.
But I think the okay, I don't have kids, so forgive me if you have kids here and I'm talking too much. But I think that people that don't know how to ask for help as
Uh,
mothers are the ones that are nightmare. You can even see, like you can see mothers that just want no, I'll do everything on myself. So they don't want help from anyone, but they're exhausted. They are not sleeping. They're not eating well. Those ones.
mm.
But you're looking, you have money. You'll get nannies and drivers and stuff.
Ah, sitafika hapo
Amen.
ba- Amen, amen, amen. Sitafika hapo bado, but that's the future. That's what I foresee for myself. Like, I see myself having nannies. Of course, I even share with my friend and I tell her, listen, me, if I get a baby, I need a nanny for myself. I need a nanny for my baby. I need a nanny for whatever. Nanny. That's what I think sometimes that's where people say we go wrong because we say like we want to, we want to have kids when you have this and you have this and you have this, but then every single day is a grinding and a grinding and a grinding and changing and things coming up and you spending the money and yani things never get to that point where you feel like shit, now
Now I've done everything. Yeah,
I
yeah, true.
but I also want to get to that point when I have a baby. I want to have all those people now surrounding me, a chef, a nanny, a gym instructor, because I need to have a good body after that. I need what? So those are the things that I need. But then
Amen. I'm right there with you. Uh-huh.
and work for them and try. I mean, let's see. Who knows? I might get a.
Yeah.
Nani hapo. So
Uh-huh. I know what you mean. I know you so well. So guys, that's the one thing I also say. I think every mom needs help. Like I know it's not easy, especially kwanza in Germany. In Germany, who is paying sijui a nanny every hour, and then
mm,
huku wanataka not less than 10 euros an hour. So that's 1,000 Kenya shillings an hour. So that means if they were to come every day for like 5 hours, you have to give them 50 euros every day. It's expensive for most people. So I think that's one of the reasons I haven't gotten kids yet. Because I'm trying to think like how do you right now I don't have kids and my 24 hours are not enough in a day. I'm like, where did time go? Time goes very fast. You've not done everything. I don't know how people are doing with 2, 3 kids in
I
2022.
I know. Guy, did you see me with my nephews here? Guy, I almost went mad. It was a nightmare.
Let me not laugh at you. Let me just laugh. My brother, Jeff, the safari tour guide brother, he
Mm.
has 3 kids. He's 33. And he's doing it so well and so calmly. And it's just like an easy guy. I'm like, how are you doing this?
How
I
are you
don't
doing?
know.
No, same with my
Yeah.
office. I was trying to see, am I ready to have these babies? And then after that, I was like, absolutely not. Not. Not
So are you going to have yours or will you adopt? What's the plan?
both.
Any or both?
Both.
Wow, I love that. I did not know that about you.
Now you know.
Now I know. You
Yes,
know
I will
what?
adopt
I
one.
I used to like having many kids. Like I love big families. Like my grandmother had 9 kids, and when I look at her, she's like so happy with her 9 kids, and they all have 5 kids now. It's like a whole village, and that's
Yeah.
one family. So I always admired that. And then at this point in my life, I'm like, what? Nine?
Mm.
What? Not
Ah,
even nine. 2, 3 are already.
3 is too much. 3 is already a crowd. But for me, I've never liked bigger families, by the way, because I don't consider my family so big because we are born four. So we
For
are
me,
born four, two
I
guys and
only
two.
know your sister.
So I have another brother that you
Mm-hmm.
haven't, and I lost one brother like in 2015.
Oh, Paul.
So I lost one brother 2015. So we were born four, two guys and two girls. So
Mm-hmm.
my brother who passed away has a family. So of course he still has the wife and the kids. Oh yeah, and we lost one child, Kaifafa. We've lost so many.
Oh, yeah,
So
Paul sana.
so we were born four,
Mhm.
2 by 2. So 3 are married, and then of course I am not married. So I don't consider my family so big. It's very small. It's so depressing when it comes to Christmas, by the way, and you realize, guy, kwani kwetu hatunanga watu, and then you see the other families, they
So
have,
big.
yeah, they're so big, it's so lit, the party is so lit. Like for my family, because you see my sister does not live in Kenya, I don't live in Kenya, and then now it's only my brother. So
Yes.
if either of us does not turn up, and you see now my sister has 3 kids, so if my sister doesn't come home,
Then you're only like 4 people in that Christmas party.
huh? And then if I don't come home, it looks like it's like just any other day at home.
Yeah.
So
You know,
that is
yeah.
depressing only during Christmas, but there is pros and cons of having a big family. I've seen a big family, like my other relatives, actually, they have so many kids. Like I think we were the only ones when tulikuwa na watoto less. My other relatives were na 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 uko. But I never admired them growing up. I never
Yeah.
admired that family growing
Yeah.
up. I
You know
am
what?
not a first time
Yeah,
papa.
the first time I went with my boyfriend to Kenya, I wanted
Mm,
to introduce him to the family, right?
mm,
And I knew I didn't have the time to like go to one person to another to introduce him. This is now my fiance and stuff. So I told them all to come to my grandmother, and we tingered them boozy, yeah, so that they can all just come. That's when I realized how many we are. We were like 49 people. We were like 49 or 50 something people. I was like, this is one family. And
Yeah.
actually, a lot of them did not make it, and some had babies at home they couldn't come. Like we are a big family, and I looked at my grandmother, and she's just like everybody's just spoiling her and bringing her stuff, and she looks so blessed. I've always loved that. But now
Yeah.
at 35, I've not had even one. You think I'm ever going to get 9 kids?
No,
So maybe I'll get 2 and adopt 7.
no way. 9 kids. Hata ukipata watatu nitakuja mbio. Gogotomera dhuri nitumane kiama.
Watume na pesa, usiwatume tu hivyo.
Stop. She has to stop. But no, stop.
You guys, the ones that are here and you have babies and you have kids, God bless you. Like, you guys are really doing it. I'm so proud of you all. Okay, let's continue with these questions. Thank you guys for joining us. I see a lot of new people. Thank you for joining. Monica is here. She had a lit night yesterday. Go to her stories and find out what I'm talking about. If you haven't followed her, she's on at Monica Stacy on IG. If you don't find her, DM me. I'll send you the link again. So Esther, Rahab, and Jomo Kenyatta. Hi, thank you for joining us. It has been a long time, and you're not far from me. I'll come to Heilbronn. Anyway, okay. Rahab Kava is saying, what do you do for a living, Monica?
I do my best.
I know. I thought you were going to say that. I do my best, Rahab.
My best each and every day. I do my best. However, I'm a travel consultant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love doing.
Yeah, and you do it well. You do it very, very well. But then we have to come up. I have an idea. I'll send you the idea before I start. For you caring so much here.
I will. Yeah.
We cannot we cannot both be into travel and we're not making money, Monica.
Oh,
Two hustlers.
Yes. Morning.
We will talk about that. Okay, so Esther Nganga is asking, what is your best travel experience for each of you? For you and for me. Go ahead.
Best travel experience.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had not thought about that.
There are a lot of good ones, yeah?
Yeah. I feel like best travel experience is okay for me. You know what? I love traveling so much. So sometimes even if I travel and do nothing, I still feel like I am enjoying. But anyway, my best travel experience I think is for me meeting people and meeting different people. You see, we connected with Cess is a good example. We connected with her through travels, you know.
Yes, we did. Yes.
So we met a friend while traveling, and that person knew Cess, and then and then we invited them to come join us to Lisbon, and that's our friends. And I think the rest is history. And we had a vlog.
We had a good time. The vlog is on the channel. We had a good time.
I think I would say Lisbon, and I always keep saying this. Lisbon was my best travel. Do I want to call it experience? I'll clarify.
Let's say one of the best, Basi.
So the best experience while traveling is meeting new people. And sometimes, by the way, you got to appreciate what you have, because sometimes it's not always rosy going to see Eiffel Tower and going to see all these glamour places. Sometimes you go to places and say, Alhamdulillah, I am so happy I'm Kenyan.
And I've been able to.
People are living in poverty, and it's not just one person, it's the whole country.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
So you get to meet new people, and also you get to experience different kind of life. Like, for example, you can go to the way Cess is saying you come to Dubai and experience luxury. You can go to some places and experience poverty, and you see things from a different angle. But most of all is how you get exposed to different kind of people, different kind of lifestyle, different kind of thinking. Like you start thinking. And sometimes I always tell people another thing is, growing up, and I tell my friend, I don't know if my friend is here, I always tell her, I thought we were rich growing up. Like me, I thought, sisi tuko na pesa.
Mm-hmm.
Because in our village, probably we were doing 60%. Like tulikuwa hapo we were not on top, but we were not uko chini. So
Yeah.
but we can afford whatever we want to eat, whatever nini nini. Atujai lala njaa. Okay, my parents managed everything, but atujai lala njaa. Atujai fika hiyo point we are like, sa tutakula nini usiku, and my parents are looking for me. No, my dad hustled, my mom hustled so hard. My dad had a full-time job, my mom was hustling. So they hustled to give us everything. So for me, in my mind, I thought we were rich. Until, my friend, I get to meet people.
Who have money?
I'm like, wait a minute, these people struggle. My parents were struggling. Where? You know?
Hey, I knew he was struggling, but but that is the best I could do.
Yeah. But those are the experiences that I'm talking about, because if I stayed in my village, I would have even today be thinking we are doing well. But listen, you're not doing nothing. You're doing nothing. People are living a good life, Puko Injo. So I think that's one of the exposure is one of the things that I would say.
Yeah, you know what? I was telling a friend also that Dubai is one of the places that I had not planned a lot for. Like I said, I needed to just calm my mind down and just be in a new environment. I had a lot on my mind.
Yeah.
And I did not plan to do much. I was like, okay, I'll just go whatever. The way I feel in the morning, that's what I want to do. That's what I'll do. So it me having not planned the trip, because I'm actually very obsessed with planning. You saw me in Lisbon. I'm always very obsessed with planning out where we'll go, what we'll eat. I even book things in advance. But this time in Dubai, I had not planned anything. I did not book anything in advance. I was just there. But it was that kind of a trip. And even that trip, I had like it was one of my best trips without
Yeah.
having planned much. Of course, you had a lot to do with that, because if it was not for your health, there's a lot I would not have done.
Mm.
But you can go to a place, not do so much, and still have like the best travel experience. Lisbon was lit. Like Lisbon was good. We had a great time. If you guys have not checked that video out, it is here on my YouTube channel. Another, I think my favorite travel experiences are also the ones that I get to know a little bit more about the culture. Not just you're just there are people who travel, they just go drink the whole night and sleep, and drink the whole night and then sleep, and then they say they have traveled. That is okay if that is you. We are not travel shaming you.
Yeah.
But my favorite experiences are the ones that I come back with something. Like I come back with having learned something new, having tried a new type of food, or a new type of restaurant, or a new type of attire, and just having learned something about that new culture. That is one of my favorite travel experiences. Yeah. Do you want to say anything about that before I go to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Esther Nganga is asking, and what is your dream destination for each of you?
Guy, dream destination. The whole world?
You know, I can't choose either. I cannot.
The whole world?
Like Earth, the whole world. It used to be South America. For me, it used to be Jamaica and stuff. The Caribbean, it used to be France. Now, it keeps changing. It keeps changing. Right now, I'm definitely looking to go to Bora Bora and Maldives. I think you've been there. You've gone to that part of the world. So, you've gone to Asia too.
Actually, what I wanted to say is, listen, like I would not say there are two places that I don't want to go when I'm broke.
Okay.
I want to go when I'm wealthy.
Yeah.
I want to go to Santorini, and I want to do it open. You know, these villas, like the water villas. Those are the villas that if I cannot afford it now, I don't want to go. I want to go when I can afford to have that villa that you open the door and you have the beach is there, the swimming pool is on the other corner, and that's the one I want to go there. But I can't say they are my dream destination because I want to travel the world. I want to go to each and every place. I want to go to each and every country that I haven't been. I want to go
Yeah.
to places now and then. So
Yes.
want to cut, but these two, French Polynesia and yani Bora Bora in French Polynesia, and then the Santorini. Those two are my nimezieka huko. I've backed them huko until I feel like whenever that time comes, don't want.
Yeah.
And Bora Bora, by the way, is the most expensive island in the world.
Wow. Thank you for telling me that. Now I'll put it in another list.
You have to push it back somewhere.
You know what? I also
But take your bank, your credit card, your debit card, your savings account. Think
your
of Bora.
neighbor's cards. Every
Yeah, because also accessing it is it's also accessible to get there. So you have to also to use a lot of money for the fare.
Yes, yes, I've heard about that. But Monica, if you don't go now, when then? You know that the kids come, you'll have to save a little bit more for the kids too.
No,
Those that are like me and want 9 kids.
now what happens when the kids come, I'll minimize now vacation to atakama is once a year or twice a year, inshallah, so that and make it quality.
Yes.
And
Yes.
maybe atakuwa na pesa. Huyo mama
Amen.
mwingine. So
Amen.
I don't have to worry about those things.
Amen. All right. So okay, I'll talk. You know, when you mentioned Santorini, I was also like, you know what? There's one thing I always say about Santorini. I've not been there. I'm in Europe, so it's just Apatini. It's not far away from me, Europe. I mean Santorini, Greece is not so far. But I always said I'm not going to Santorini without money, like you said, because
Yeah.
I don't want to be like in the cheapest hotel in Santorini, guys. It's not fun.
So I don't also.
It's not fun in Santorini. And another thing is I'm not going to Santorini with just a friend. Like it's too romantic to just go with just a friend.
Yeah.
Santorini is like Valentine's Day in Paris. Everybody's like with their loved ones and with their partners and stuff. It's too romantic, the sunset and all that.
Yes.
Mama?
Yeah, it's so romantic. It's so romantic.
It is very, very romantic.
I don't mind going alone if I don't have anyone. I don't mind to open that door and drop myself in that beach and the pool, and I don't mind.
I get you. But other than not going, I would also prefer to go alone, but I don't want to go with just a friend. I don't know why. A lot of people have asked me to go with them, friends, and I'm like, I don't know. Like Santorini has always been like, that place where you go to make babies.
Yes, that's where you make your 9 babies. So you have
that's where I make my 9 babies.
To make in Santorini.
Santorini is the conceiving place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me change this subject. I don't like where it's going. Bree is saying, I have a question about dress code in Dubai. Are there certain clothes one can't wear, like booty shorts and mini dresses, or clothes that expose one's body? The question is directed to you.
You see, that's the culture of this country, yeah? Or rather, it's okay. As the country itself is a very conservative country, and it's also a Muslim country. So definitely, being conservative is something that they require from you. But then in Dubai, they have opened up this place is opening up. Sorry, and it's inacha those kind of the things they followed before, because it's a city of tourists, so they become very lenient on things. But I mean, for me, I would suggest if you're going out, especially if you have our skin color. You know me, I see these Russians and Muzungus wearing those booty shorts.
Yeah.
Okay to everyone, because their bodies are very small, so they don't expose. But for us, we were talented. We have every. So sometimes even for me, if I would see someone, and I'm not judging because we are Africans or we are dark and we are black or whatever, but those Mzungus, they wear those things because they're very skinny, so it doesn't look so bad on them.
True.
However, nobody stops them on the road. But for us, because we are blessed, huku nyuma tumefika huku, huku juu tumefika huko, it exposes your body too much until it becomes like, So if
True.
you're going to the mall, nobody says that you dress knee length. Nobody cares. You dress the way you want, as long as it's not going to be too exposed, especially for during the day. Like, you know what? Dress the way you would dress in Kenya during the day.
You know, that's a very good tip because the people who would not dress like that are walking Moi Avenue, but when they come to Dubai, they want to like dress in booty shorts. Like, yeah, I understand. You know what? When I was trying to find out what to pack to come to Dubai, I was so confused because I knew that there are places I'm not allowed to like wear short, and you know me, that is like my code dress, short dresses. So I had a very hard time trying to figure out what to wear, and then I brought like a few dresses that were really long and closed and all that. And then I go there and I realized people have opened up a little bit. Like it was easy. I'm not saying go there with only booty shorts. I'm not saying that, but it's not like that serious, that conservative the way people like portray it.
It's not serious. Nobody cares. And then for night out, wear whatever you want to wear. You know, at night, you're not meeting so many people who are, especially how our local huku. Like, listen, it's a night out. Kila mtu anajua ni night out. That in short, it's a night out. Kila mtu anajua ni night out. You dress. Vile nitasema ni dress the way you would dress in Kenya at night. During the day, you are good. So,
Yeah.
it's nobody who will stop you, but there's places you cannot go. For example, if you're going to the mosque, because we have the tour of the mosque. If you're going to the mosque, you cannot go with this short lazima. You cover yourself with the abaya because. So we have this mosque in Abu Dhabi. It's like a tourism thing. So you go there for tours. So that one you have to cover yourself, everything, because you cannot go like that. But any other place, there's nobody who will stop you because you're wearing a booty short. But I would not encourage someone to wear booty short during the day, kawaida day. But if you're going to the beach, feel free. You can wear whatever you want.
Yes.
If you're going to the mall, if you're going to what, dress too decently, like your jeans, like your short dress, but not like short. Like in short, dress decently, but we don't have dress code police who are out, people who are wearing mini skirts and booty shorts and whatever.
Yeah.
But as long as you're comfortable, you dress. But I feel like those sometimes I don't know, sometimes it depends on your body, whatever you want to wear, whatever you feel comfortable. But then you would wear anywhere, but in the big you can wear at night, you can wear, just feel free to wear at night. But during the day, ish.
You know what? I can confirm that because I was stressed. I'll be honest with you guys. I was stressed because I thought now I have to buy dresses for the whole week because my dresses were, most of them, they were either revealing like this one here, and then short. This one is also like really short. And most of them were like that. And I was like, now I have to spend a lot of money for dress codes and everything. But imagine it wasn't that serious. Actually, most of the time I just wore my normal dresses, especially because I knew where I'm going. You just get maybe into a taxi or into an Uber, a Karim. You're getting into Karim and going to your destination directly. So the dress code doesn't matter that much, guys. At the same time, we're not advocating to just, working in short stuff in Dubai. You also have to respect their culture because that's what they like. But don't take it too seriously. Okay. Esther Nganga is saying, God gives you the grace and patience to take care of kids. Monica did so well with her nephews as seen on IG. You did a good job.
I did a good job.
You did. You're a good auntie. That's how you practice.
Thank you, S.
Kiki by Kimi saying, I'm coming to Dubai. Yeah, I'm coming to Dubai because of Monica, a humble human being, nakupenda bure.
Oh, love you too, Kiki by Kim. That's my person, by the way.
I'm telling you, the love here is too much. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, thank you for being here. At better late than never. Asante sana. I'm so grateful that you're here. Guys, I know I've been away for so long that all of you came out. I'm so grateful for this. Afot TV is also in the house. Hi, Afot. Mambo.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Ati, you guys are going to the whole world, including Afghanistan? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Ati, when you're wealthy, wow, receive, my dear. She's saying receive if you're going to Santorini only when you're wealthy.
Amen. Amen.
You two looking great. Nice to meet you, Monica.
Nice to
Akon is saying that. Ati, Monica, what are you drinking? Now I feel thirsty.
Well, I'm trying to beat my hangover.
But then what was there? You guys, even I saw your friend begging you to go home. Please, Monica, let's go home.
Guy, hey, yesterday, so we had these two DJs from Kenya. They're from
Uh-huh.
Mausha. So they came to perform yesterday. So yeah, so we went there and it was so lit. Yani, tumefika kwa nyumba sijui saa ngapi. Sahizi there's a on, by the way, and another one at 10. In fact, I'm going to so I need to leave. So I've missed one. So the other one is coming at 10. I have to be somewhere.
Okay. All right. So let me ask the other questions now. 1 minute. All right. So, Monica, one of the questions that I got a lot when I started posting the stories that I posted on IG, everybody was asking me, how can I move to Dubai? Because people, especially the ones in Kenya, I don't know what is going on. Like, people are so tired of Kenya right now. I think it's because of the politics and the uncertainty, let me say, of what is going to happen with the elections. But everybody has been asking me, or a lot of people have been DMing me asking me, how can I move to Dubai? That's why I called you here, because I was like, I cannot answer all of these questions. The best person to ask is Monica. How are we moving to Dubai? Because I'm also coming.
Weka huko. Pate huko.
We're coming. We're all coming to Dubai. Tell us how.
So question, I always get this question so many times and I keep
imagine
same things until some people, they are so mad at me. I'm not replying to the DMs. But you see, if you get this DMs, and that's why I said whoever wants to know can come join this live so that at least we can clarify that. So I always, there are two ways that I know personally. I don't know another one. I just know two ways of coming here. So number one is getting an agent from Kenya. You identify an agent in Kenya that will get you a job. And getting an agent, and not a job in Dubai peke yake, you can get jobs through agent in most of the countries, right? Like several countries are getting people to work in Kenya. So you can from Kenya, so you can get you can identify an agent that will help you get a job. So you apply for a job and you get a job from Kenya. And that's the first way. That's how I got myself here.
With an agent?
Yes, I got an agent.
How much did it cost, if I may ask?
You know, those days, life was a bit different. Now people, you see, those days we had very few agents that were doing that job. Now we have Wakora, we have Chokoras, we have everything. People are doing it for like a job. Like people are doing it to, mini agency. I just need, as in that's their full-time job. So they are more interested in the money that you pay.
Yes.
And some people, they get even commission or they get money from the company that is recruiting workers. I mean, that's why they can't work for free. But some of them, they ask crazy money and they lie to you when you're leaving. So anyway,
I'll get scams, by the way, a lot of scams when it comes to agencies.
So for me, when I got my job, imagine I only paid 9,000 to do my medical.
Okay.
So, and this 9,000, I got it back with my first month's salary. So in short, I paid nothing.
Okay, but that's a long time ago. A few, how many? 10, 11?
Many years, sis.
Yeah, I understand.
Sis.
Mhm. I know. Adam's always there. Just now, I don't count anymore. I stopped counting at 10.
So I had just paid 4,000 registration fee to this agency.
Mhm.
And that was the money that I paid. And I got the job and I came. And of course, I changed the job with time.
Mhm.
That's how I got myself here. So that's number one. Identify an agent, go register, wait for a job, do interviews, get yourself to Dubai.
Mhm.
The pros and cons for that. So, number one, uh, with the agency, they can lie to you. And this is what is happening a lot in Kenya because people started these agencies for their selfish gain.
Mhm.
They're not really doing this as a passion of a job, what. They're doing it for selfish gain, to just pay for their bills, to just pay for their rent, and to move on with their lives, right? So you get conned. Someone tells you, oh, you are going to get a nursing job, but in essence, unapelekwa kazi ya nyumba. Umesoma, umemwachia 150,000 Kenya shillings, and then now you get paid like 30,000 per month. Working like a donkey, what. And I'm not
And
saying
it
that.
happens a lot, by the way.
And I'm not saying that job is bad, but then kama umesoma, uko qualified to do another different job, why lie to me? All right?
Yes.
That's one of the problems. So they will lie to you and then they'll take your money. Sometimes they take money and they dump you at the airport and they don't care about you. Sometimes they tell you have a working visa. You come here, you get here, you find walikuwa wamekurentia bed space for 1 month, and then uko na 1 month visa and you're dumped into this country.
Oh my God. How often does that happen?
Oh, it happens a lot with
A
this
lot.
people here. Yeah. So that's the problem. However, so now that's the disadvantage. The advantage of doing that is most of the times you save a lot of money and you start earning immediately as you get here.
Mhm.
You
So
save money.
you can come back.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on here, but okay.
Says.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can, but I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, but maybe it's because we are almost at 1 hour. Yeah, let's wait and see. But now you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, now you're good.
Yeah.
So when you come with an agent, now you'll be working immediately. When you get here, you're already on the payroll, you're earning your money, and there's not so much hassle. So the other thing is you come here and you hustle, look for a job.
Yes.
Disadvantage of coming here to look for a job. So coming here to look for a job, of course, ticket, visa, you take a 3 months visa, and then you look for a place to stay. So we call them bed space. They're shared accommodations that you can for the monthly, like you can rent for a few months when you're here, then look for a job.
Yes.
So the advantage is you will get a job of your choice. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Will negotiate your salary with your employer direct, and you will apply for the jobs that you want
Yes.
and that you qualify for, and you will get so many opportunities, so you can choose whatever you want, whichever department you want, whatever category you want. You have choices.
Yeah.
The advantage is you might end up using a lot of money and don't get a job. Okay. And
Yeah.
but sometimes it works so well when you have relatives here. Like if you have, like when my sister came to look for a job, she was staying with me, I was taking care of her. So she didn't have to worry about ati ndatoa wapi food, ntalala wapi, kwa nini ninalipa hii pesa yote, hii visa itatoka wapi, pesa ya visa. She didn't have to worry about that. So life was a bit easier, and it's so frustrating sometimes when you're here, you're far, you don't have money, you're getting broke. People back home are getting tired of you because you keep asking for money. So that's the only disadvantage. But for me, if you have a support system that can be able to get you here, me, I always advise people to come look for a job and don't give up.
Yeah. So if I did not have like the the experience that you had in Dubai, would you advise me to like pay for the accommodation like monthly? Hello? Okay. And I want to start, just looking for a job for myself. Would you advise me to like pay for that shared bed for 3 months or 1 month first and then see? And which kind of a visa do I get for that one?
Yeah, so of course, I would advise you to get to pay for the to pay for the accommodation like monthly, because it's allowed to be that monthly. So you pay the first month and then you see how it goes. Because you might get a job, like you might get a job before the month end, you might get a job after 2 months, you can get a job after 2 days. Like I know a friend of mine, by the way, she called me, she was in Kenya, and then she called me, she's like, Monica, I want to come to Dubai. And then I said, okay, fine. And then I think we didn't talk for 2 days. She said, can you please make a visa for me? I made her visa. When the visa was done, she didn't even tell me. She went to the office in Nairobi, paid for her ticket. She sent me the ticket. So 2 days. So I'm asking her, what's the rush? Like for me, I was like, can you please give me time to breathe because I'm working? How am I going to look for accommodation for you? How? Because she's a very close friend. So I was like,
Yes.
actually, her sister was my very good friend. So
Yeah.
of course expected, and I don't mind to help. So I'm like, give me time, like I need a breather. She's like, I already paid for my ticket, I'm coming day after tomorrow. I'm like, are you joking? I'm working, I haven't figured utakaa wapi, utafanya nini, blah blah blah, hizi vitu zote. Hey, and then she said, no, me, I'm coming. So I said, okay, fine. She came. Do you know, says she got here 2 days. I told her, you'll stay with me, guys, unanisikia? So I told her, 2 days you'll stay with me, and then as we look for accommodation. So imagine, after work, I used to finish work, I tell her, come downstairs, we start looking for a job. We start looking for accommodation, round. We look for a place for her to stay. And then imagine the second day or the third day. So she landed. I sent her my CV, make this CV. The next day I went to the cyber with her. We made the CV. Then the third day of her being in Dubai, somebody told me a certain company was hiring. So I told her, you know what, send your CV here and then I'll see what I can do, because I knew a manager there. So I told her, send your CV here. Actually, I told her, give me your CV. So I sent the CV for her. And I told that manager, you can schedule her the interview ASAP if you have the chance. She said, I'll try, see what I can do. Within 3 days in Dubai, she got a job.
Wow. But from the word go, you can see that someone who was really focused on and determined to
Yeah,
find a place.
done with the life back home she wanted, and I'm like, why are you harakishing this man? But you see, she didn't give up, and she did not know anybody was hiring. But then when she landed, somebody told me, oh, by the way, Skina Nani, they're hiring. I told her, give me your CV. We sent the CV. She was called for an interview, and she went for an interview. She did her best, and the next day she got a call that, congratulations, you got the job.
Wow.
She did not even go for a single interview. This was her first and final interview.
Wow. You know what? Such people are always the best people to migrate to to other countries, because I'm telling you, also for people who are trying to come to Europe and to Germany too, until you're like tired of the life you're living, and
Yeah.
you're very determined, I'm going to a new country and I'm going to make it and I'll find a job. Until you're like that, it can become very, very hard, because there are people who will go to Dubai, will come to Dubai or to Germany or to other countries, and they just like winging it. Yeah, no, this one not. Today I cannot. I cannot go here. Those ones are the ones that go back very quickly, because you have to like have the teeth for it to find something that you really, really want. Okay, That was also among the questions. By the way, the question that you answered so many questions in there about coming and how people can come. So the next question is, I know you don't have much time, so I'll ask 5, 6 questions, very fast ones.
And
Okay, so the next question is like, which kind of jobs do Kenyans normally get? Like from your experience.
oh, Kenyans have very big positions here, so it depends on what you want. You know what? I can say we have every single Kenyan in almost every, like in the big companies or higher positions in the company. We have managerial. Even where I work, we have so many Kenyans who are in very big positions.
Mhm.
And I have also interacted. Like I have a friend of mine. He's Kenyan. He's a financial director in a very big company, like
Oh,
one of
nice.
the yeah, like one of the top 10 companies here in Dubai. He's a
Mm.
financial director. I have another friend of mine. He's a pilot.
Nice.
And we have so many pilots, by the way, in the Kenya
Mhm.
pilots in this. And then we have people who work retailers, like people who work for. I have friends who work for luxurious brands that also pay very well and luxurious. I'm saying Gucci, Gucci, Chanel, Dolce Gabbana, those big ones,
Yes.
uh, Louis Vuitton and the rest. We have that, and we have so many Kenyans who work in the airline industry. So many Kenyans, and we have in all categories. I cannot say that, I can say like some of the people, like some of nationalities, a higher percentage of them, they get lower jobs. That's
Yes.
not for us, but we have people in different levels, in different levels. So at the end of the day, is where you see yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right, and what you want. Like if
Yes.
this one, you go for it. If you're not qualified, of course, if you're not qualified, you can't get that job. So it's
Mm.
what you're qualified for, what you want, and where you see yourself. It all depends on you. We've
Yes.
had people that have degrees in these countries, and they have massive and big, 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 big positions.
Yes. Is
So
it
it's
is it easy to start your own business in Dubai?
now I can say yes.
But it wasn't a few years
No,
ago.
before
Mm-hmm.
it was like before you needed a local sponsor to start a company. And a local sponsor, I mean, you have to look for someone who is a Marathi to pay them so that they can open a company for you.
Yes.
And the expenses were so much to open a company, like the yearly expenses you have to pay to the company, to the government, to open that company. Now they have simplified the process of having company. In fact, even now we have the freelancers. You can pay as little as
Hello,
7.
Monica. I don't know if it's on my end or yours, but we are almost winding up. So, guys, please bear with
what's hap-
us.
what's
Mm-hmm.
happening? I'm
No,
freezing.
just continue. I don't know why it's buffering, but it's coming back after a second. So you just continue. We're almost winding up.
Yeah, so now it's easy. Now it's easy to open a company because the expenses have been reduced. You can have a freelancer visa, freelancer uh, jobs, even like you can have licenses. Yeah, I mean to say licenses. You can have licenses for freelancers. So
Mhm.
it's cheaper now, and now it's less complicated.
Okay. I think it's just like everywhere else in the world. The whole world is opening up to a lot of things. That like the movement into other countries and settling down into other countries has become easier everywhere, and that includes Dubai too. So there's one confusion that there's one thing that people always don't know. People don't know if you are an agent, if you help people to get jobs and to settle in Dubai,
Oh,
or
yes, that's
please clarify that.
I am not.
Please clarify because everybody was asking me, is she an agent? Can she get a job for me? Can I stay
Oh
with
my
her?
God. Oh my God. Yes. And they're like, get me a job. And I'm like, I cannot. I can't. Yeah. So I'm not an agent. I cannot help you get a job because I don't have that. And I always tell people, if I was in a position to help people get jobs, I think I could have hamished my whole village and brought them here. And nah, but I do. So I help people, like this information. I just voluntarily give people, like I just volunteer to give people information. But I'm not an agent. I can't offer anyone a job. I don't even know who offers job where. Because when you're not looking for a
Hi,
job,
Monica. Please forgive me. I don't know if it's because we are nearing the 1 hour 30 minutes.
we are past 1 hour.
It's okay. Yeah, we're 134. I just saw right now. It's all right, Pauline. So Monica has clarified. She doesn't have jobs for anyone. She doesn't help people to get jobs. She doesn't accommodate people that are looking for a job like that. Like if you guys know, if you guys know each other or you are friends, then there's something you can talk about. You can talk with Monica about on her DM, but it's not like something she does. But she consults, like she is a travel consultant. So if you want to travel to Dubai and all the activities that you need to do to Dubai, then Monica is the right person for you for a fee. We're in 2022. Things are not free anymore.
Yes.
Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free. Yeah, so if you want to go to Dubai, DM Monica on that one. But she is a travel consultant. I'll say that again because I've also gotten those questions. Okay, Monica. Are you going back to Kenya or are you staying in Dubai? Because now I'm not even sure. I see you in Kenya every 2 months. What's going on? Either you're selling land, you're selling vapes. Like, what is going on? Ever tell me?
I need to hustle.
Both ends.
Yes, all. So I am not going to Kenya anytime soon, but I will eventually in future, but not now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kenya is where my heart is. So
I know. I wish I was close to Kenya, as close as you are, because at Amimi, I would be there with you. Like every 2 months, I would be in Kenya. Yeah, so I want to know about something, and this because I'm actually planning on being one of your clients. I want land in Nanyuki, Monica. You cannot be selling land in Nanyuki and you've not even sent me a parcel. Like you should have already welcomed me with a 50 by 100 kwanza.
I know, right? That's what people don't know. Now I'm getting into the real estate market.
Hey, I love it. I'm here for it. If you're going to have a Sijuya, a holiday home in Nanyuki without me, Monica, Ebu don't leave me behind.
That can't happen. We have to be neighbors, Buana.
Ebu give me all the information as quick as you can about Nanyuki and the land you're selling there.
Yeah, so Nanyuki, anyone who has information, you've seen me share on my social media. So I'm a company called Nyotanjema. So selling land in Nanyuki, I'm their representative here in Dubai, or rather in the UAE. And
oh yeah, guys, if you know what's going on, tell me, because on my end everything looks okay. So yeah. Okay, so Nyotanjema?
Nyotanjema. Hata Kiki by want 50 by 100.
Yeah, Kiki, we all want. Give us 50 by 100.
I'll send you the details. So this land, by the way, is gonna Nanyuki is growing. Nanyuki is the future, and Nanyuki is a place where has not developed that much, so you can get to buy the land for an affordable price. And 50 by 100. We also give installment, by the way. So you pay like 50,000 down payment for one plot, and then the rest you pay in 10 months. You can get as many as you want, and so you pay. If you get two, you pay 100. So it's 50 per plot. Yeah, and by the way, and then the rest you pay by installment, like divide with by the number of months. We give up to 10 months. And then utalipa pole pole less than 20k, like 20k every month, and you'll have a few months.
How much are they again? The whole amount?
So it's 219. It's 275,000 cash offer. and then 300, 299 for installment.
Okay, so let's say 300K.
Yeah, but if you buy more, we can talk about it. We can negotiate that.
Yeah, with
So I,
ready title deeds.
no, because it's installments, you cannot get your title until now you complete paying for the land.
But
Once you
when you're done, it's ready title deeds. I mean,
mm,
because there are
when,
people who buy and then they say ngojeni inunuliwe yote ndio sasa waanze kunilipwa tengenezea makaratasi.
yeah, so it happens like for example, when people commit, like when people, let's say 50% people commit to the plot, it becomes easier for the titles to be released. Yeah. So
Okay.
once you complete paying your installment, we won't tell you at your wait for the other people to pay. However, the titles are not issued. If you bought a piece of land, you know very well the titles are not issued like one day, and then it's a process. Yeah, it's a process
Yes.
that, so it takes 90 to 180 days to have
Okay.
them after you complete the payment.
Okay. All
But
right.
you won't wait for everyone 10 years everyone to pay. No.
Okay. Do they have like sightseeing days? Because I would like to send someone to go and look at the site for me.
Yeah, there's sightseeing. So sightseeing, if you haven't committed, you pay 2,000,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can organize such sightseeing for you. So you pay 2K. But then once you like the land, the 2K goes back to your deposit. So you pay 48K for the land.
Ah, I get you. I get you.
So this was implemented so that watu wache joyride. Watu wakitaka road trip wanasema tuendani na
Wanaenda watching sightseeing.
people go for free, and you end up getting people who are not serious.
Hey Kenyans, why are we like this? Why
Hey,
are we
tuendani
like this?
road trip. So guys, if you have more information about, I mean, if you want to know more information about the Nanyuki plot, please DM me and I'll give you information. I'll give you the plan. I'll give you everything, and then we can work from there.
Yeah, so I'll be one of the people who are DMing you after this one. Okay, there's something else I need to say and ask. Vapes. Hey, your vape business is going, is flying like that. I thought everybody in Dubai was using Monica's vape. Like even it got me even into vaping now. I like it. You know, I stopped smoking entirely. I was smoking a lot. I stopped.
Bravo.
I've become a very good girl.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, but imagine vaping helped me stop. Like after that, I did not smoke.
Yeah.
I've not smoked
I
at all.
know, me too. I cannot smoke anymore. Like I stopped smoking when I stopped smoking last year, September. I've never smoked, and I even tried to smoke. Cigarettes are disgusting. However, we also these ones are good, but you have to minimize. Like I used to vape a lot, so but I now don't vape too much. I think this one now has completed a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean I'm not vaping too much.
You remember I bought two from you.
Yeah, I remember.
One of them I gave a girlfriend in Nairobi, and then the other one I think I had it for a whole month. Like not a lot, but when I had that urge to like smoke, that's what I did. So please tell us about, if we're not saying you should start vaping if you don't vape, but for those who are looking for vape. I don't want to be the bad influence, but for those who are looking into vapes, you want to buy either vapes for yourself or you want to start a business with vapes in Kenya, let's say in Kenya, because I don't know about other countries in Kenya, or you have like wines and spirits, or you want to start like buying in wholesale and selling them in Nairobi. Monica is your plug. Monica, tell us about vape and how someone can do business with you.
Yeah, so we can ship to any country that is shippable. If there is such a word, we can
Continue, yeah.
We can ship to any country that.
If there's shippability, Monica is shipping to you.
Yeah, if it's shippable, we ship to you. So we can ship to country, and then in Kenya we have a page. We actually have a page on Instagram. It's called Vape Lab. You can go like it's called Vape Lab. So we sell a wide variety of vapes and quality ones. And actually, the ones that we sell, we also smoke them. So it's not that we are selling, we get quality vapes because there are so many quality of vapes, and we get the best quality, and then we sell in wholesale for people who want to start businesses. We can give you a very good offer
Mhm.
that will keep you competitive in the market, and
Yes.
we also do retail. And
Yeah.
for us, we do sell, like for example, if you come to us and we are selling wholesale price to you, we won't go play that to sell cheaper for the retail market. We sell the retail market almost the same price with the people in the market. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can ship from here to you, and either you can buy, if you are small, you are starting small, you can get from Nairobi. So far
Mhm.
it's going well, cannot complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the more the clientele, the better.
Okay, of course, of course. So the friend I was telling you about, I gave one of the vapes. She
Yeah,
actually vapes a lot, and she has tried a lot of vapes in Nairobi, and she was like hands off, hands down, this is the best vape I've ever had. And that's why last time when you're in Nanyuki, you remember me asking you if I can get
yeah,
more vapes when you're in Nanyuki. Yeah. She told me that was one of the best that she has had, and she vapes a lot. So
yeah.
that is already to confirm that your vapes are good quality, and then they're sleek, like even just the way they are,
Yes.
packaged.
And
Hey,
we have different types of vapes. We have several variety.
yeah, and I've seen the flavors are also a lot. Like how many flavors? 10,
Oh,
15?
and yeah, at least for each vape you can get more than 10 vapes. Like let's say 10, 13, 14 flavors per vape.
That's a lot. That is
Yeah,
a lot.
but now we have, like when we started in the market, you see, we didn't know which one goes, which one is not nice, which one. So we keep also trying to
Yes,
see which are the. So now we have our top 10, top
yes.
five that we market. So like we market so often.
Yeah, like the
And
one you have, for those people who don't know how much vapes are, the one that you have there, how much is that? Just for a normal person that is going to use, not the one who is selling.
Abu, let me remember. I'm not the one
Ah,
in
you're
charge.
used to selling wholesale. Ah, who am I
You know,
asking?
Hata sio hivyo. No. We sell retail, but then I have my partner, yeah. So my partner sells, I shop and send.
Ah, okay, I get it. I get it. I
So
get
I
it.
think one is 1,500 or 1,200. I'm not so sure. 1,500 Kenya shillings. It has 2,500 puffs.
Lot. That's a lot because I've seen some for 2,500 and they had less puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay. All right. So we have already gathered that you are a travel consultant. You have your 9 to 5, and let me call it 9 to 5, even if it's not a 9 to 5. You have your job.
Yes.
You're selling vapes. You're
Yes.
selling land in Nanyuki. You're hosting club appearance. Like,
I'm not doing clubs anymore. I'm not doing clubs. I'm done. The Gihota. It's not my thing.
Monica, since today in the morning, Amma, when did you stop?
Well, me, that's not my thing. I am not hosting no more. I don't want to do that. It's not my thing. And I think it's better to know where you belong.
What happened?
Hmm?
What happened?
Hey, mimi siwezi.
Hi, Sawa. We will stop. We'll stop asking what happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on my side, there are no more questions, but I have to ask. Is there
Hmm.
someone new? I'll not talk about old, but is there someone new? I will tell us because nowadays the happiness that is coming from you is not the kawaii the happiness. What's going on? Tell us. Who
Akise,
is making you this happy, Monica?
umenisikia na nani? Basi umeona mi niko tu peke yangu.
Me, I'm just asking for the people. I'm asking for everyone. even YouTube imekuhurumia.
I,
Itaki nikuulize maswali zingine. Okay, pass or you want to answer?
I am in love.
With yourself. Don't tell me with yourself. Now you're blushing. Okay, that's my answer. Okay, guys. Monica doesn't want to answer that one. But as you can see, she's smiling a lot. That says something. Something is cooking. But if you guys, but they will be there looking. If we see a hand,
Yes. See, like a hand, figure it out.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So are you going to the? Are you going to still going to that plan?
Yes. So there was a party at 5 to 7, and there's another one at 10 to something like late night. So I'm going to
Which
that.
ones I'm very. What's up? Before you come back, I'm very mad at you. You guys are waiting until I leave. You guys are waiting until I leave Dubai for you guys to be doing these parties. I'm not happy with you, by the way.
You have to come back.
I have to come back, by the way. I have to come back and I have to come back now as a traveler. I came
Yeah.
back as I came as Ses and just wanted to chill, but now I have to come back as a traveler and see more.
Imagine, come back.
I will come back.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'll come see you maybe soon before the year end. I will also nini.
Sorry, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so Kiki saying that Anna log out, but tell Monica I don't know what I was supposed to tell you. But yeah, Monica, I don't know what to say. I'm so grateful that you've been here. You've given me motivation to continue with these lives like I used to do. I needed you here, by the way.
Come back. And you know what? Me, I'm down to support. I'm down to support my friends anytime. If you feel bored, come to these lives alone. We can just come. You don't even have to host me to ask me questions. You don't. We can just come talk, just to engage your life, just to engage you, just to engage your audience, because I told you with the YouTube you have to be consistent and give us insight on most of the things. So we can just come here, talk about anything and nothing. And last time I think we did games, we did drinks, we did a lot of things. So we can come here and do something similar to that or something else, or yani even host other people and catch up and have a drink and share a drink with people from different countries and interact with them. Just normal talking. So if you ever need me, I'm here. If you want anytime that I'm not busy, just holler at me. We'll be coming here. Sometimes I'm here chilled, bored, and I'm not doing anything. So we can do this. I don't mind.
Yes, I want to hear that. I love to hear that. And I thank you so much for that support. It's all I needed because I needed to come back and I needed to start like being consistent. So I'm very grateful for that. By the way, so we do that drinking game again end of August. I would love that.
Sawa, you let me know.
I
I'll
will
let
send you the dates.
Sawa.
Sawa. Kiki just corrected that sentence and says I'm logging out, but tell Monica I love her genuinely. And that's how we all feel, Monica. We love you, love you, love you, love you.
Oh my God. I
Thank
love
you
you
so much. Thank you for being here.
You're most welcome. I am, and thank you for.
Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. My internet. I don't know if it's my internet or I don't know what is acting up. But Monica, let me say again, thank you for being here. May God bless you so much.
Amen.
I will post this on my stories, guys, and with all the links that you need to have, the one for Babes and the link for Nanyuki, Nanyuki Land and Monica's everything. Yeah, so guys, make sure you look for my stories or Monica stories, and then you'll find all the links there. Monica, go to your party, have a great time. Have a great time for both of us.
Watch my stories.
Oh, I don't know if I want to watch your stories today.
Guy, I'm even to pick someone at this time. So let me go.
Yeah, go, 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 go. Thank you so much for staying so long.
Thank you so much, and all
Yeah,
the
I will see you soon. We'll talk soon.
bye. Take care.
Bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you guys
Cheers.
for joining us. I appreciate the love, and I love you all back. Bye.
Bye, Monica. Thank you so much. Say hi to everyone, yeah?
I will.
Okay, bye. I miss just having a great time here, having these conversations with friends like Monica. And we also learned something about going to Dubai and what we need in order for us to go to Dubai, either to travel or to either to visit or to work there. So if there's something that wasn't clear enough, or that you had more questions, or that we forgot to address, just DM me and I will definitely get back to you. Or you can write it down here in the comment section. I will see it and I'll reply back. So for all of you who are here, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening and I will see you next Sunday. So we have a new guest, someone you have never seen on my channel. That is coming next Sunday, same time, 4 p.m. Like I'm always coming like 4 or 5 p.m. But I promise you next time I'll be here at exactly 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. every Sunday, 4 p.m. German time, 5 p.m. Kenyan time. I will see you here with my next guest. And the other week, there's also another guest you have never seen. So a lot of good things are happening every Sunday at 4 p.m. Thank you so much. God bless you. I wish you a lovely week ahead and goodbye. See you in the next one. Bye.